Just with my
quickly on this one, getting a female suspect into custody within 24 hours of allegedly throwing a firebomb at her ex-boyfriend's house.
An innocent life was lost over something childish. By the time I came outside, it was blazing. All the way had already made it to the top already. And for the family, you have to sit here and just watch that. Especially this young generation, they're different. They need to find God, get close to God. All been around here forever, so everybody know one another. So it's like a family. We a family oriented block. So it was really, really sad.
This charred reminder of the heartless act that killed a mom stuck in a wheelchair.
At this point, all I can say is that I'm praying for them.
she ain't even kill the boy.
There's nothing no one can ever say in a situation like this, but it's gonna be her.
Doesn't really, but it's like she ain't even get the person she was trying to kill, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna be deeply praying for them.
Fam, you ever heard the quote, "Love can make you do some crazy things"? I gotta be real. I'm not sure if that's true, but what I can say is, if that's love, I don't want it. Fam, what about the quote, "Mental problems"?
That's love. I don't want it.
Problems and drugs is a bad combination. And some say that can make you do some crazy things as well, especially when you combine the two. And that right there, I do believe is true. And that's why we're here today for this video. Within the last 48 hours, a young mom threw her life away after letting her emotions get the best of her. But the way she went about things is beyond sick and crazy. This woman took the life of an innocent woman in the process. The mom.
Hey, one thing I learned, you gotta learn to just take your L, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I've been in certain situations, bro. Like, and I thank God I've never did nothing extreme, nothing that'll, but you gotta learn to like realize certain people too. Like, if certain people will cause you to like react a certain way, and might cause you, like, if you got some type of anger in you, right? Because like me, right, I'm chill as hell, right? Most of the time I'm just chill, or I'm just in my own shit. I'm not trying to fuck with nobody. Like, I don't wake up with hate, towards anybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to live every single day of my life peacefully and just try to, do better and reach my goals and shit. You gotta like try to, man, when you dating, bro, out here, like, especially nowadays, bro, you just gotta, if you just feel like somebody might either put you in certain situations that might throw your freedom away or your life, and you gotta learn to read that shit and just let them go, bro. Like, not to, or not get too close. That's what I try to do. I just, even when it comes to friends and shit, I don't try to be around nobody that's gonna either cause me to do some shit, or where I'm throwing away my freedom, or losing my life and shit. Stay out of the way, man.
Of her ex-boyfriend, and on top of that, permanently damaged their home by setting it on fire. And then saying moments after, she went to go get McDonald's and some drugs. Fam, I can't make this up. So before we go,
she said, "Fuck that, bro. I'm gonna go get me some McDonald's and get high as fuck before I go do this time, bro." I don't even think she's coming out, because I think she killed
this,
somebody.
remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Last week in Wayne County in Michigan, a man had went viral for driving with a suspended license since 2010 for unpaid child support on a Zoom call.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, unpaid child support, that's crazy, bro. But I already kind of seen a little bit of that. But let's get to this video.
On a whole nother level. But little did she know, she would be the next viral moment in Michigan just a week later. That woman was later identified as Cinnamon Rigmater, 31 years old. She lived on the 9000 block of Chestnut Street in Detroit, Michigan. Now, Cinnamon is also a mother, and now might have to try her best to support her child behind a jail cell. On June 3rd, 2024, Cinnamon would get a text from her boyfriend that it's over. And after being ignored by her boyfriend all day, at around 11:17 p.m. that night, Cinnamon took matters into her own hands. She decided to go to a local gas station and get
just because he ignored her all night, this is what she do.
75 cents worth of gas, all while on camera. She proceeds to go to the 6000 block of Seminole Street in Detroit, Michigan. This home belonged to her ex-boyfriend and his family, including his mom, who was...
I remember hearing some shit too about Detroit where, like, I don't know, like, maybe it was just the 8 Mile movie or some shit, or but it's like they enjoyed going to people's houses or like random houses, abandoned houses, and just burning them up. So it's kind of odd that this would happen over there too, or this type of shit.
Paralyzed on the left side of her body. Her ex-boyfriend mom was identified as 53-year-old Tina Darrow.
Wait, what?
Alongside Miss Tina and her son inside their home, a 57-year-old man and a 63-year-old woman was inside as well. As Cinnamon approached the front step, she instantly threw a homemade bomb, set it on fire, and poured the gasoline on top that she recently just purchased. In an attempt to escape, everyone inside their home had to jump out, including her ex-boyfriend, with Cinnamon sending a text instantly after, "Your house is on fire." Unfortunately, that Miss Tina was in a wheelchair because she was paralyzed on the left side of her body. She didn't make it, having her son watch in tears his mom be set on fire, losing her life in the worst way. May she rest in peace and love and condolences to her family.
On this one, getting a female suspect into custody within 24 hours of allegedly throwing a firebomb at her ex-boyfriend's house.
An innocent life was lost over something childish.
A string of threatening text messages from this woman in the back of a police car to her ex-boyfriend Monday night. He lives here on Detroit's east side. Shortly after he got those messages, around 11:15, sources say his home got hit with a firebomb.
By the time I came outside, it was blazing. All the way, had already made it to the top already.
Inside the house near Gratiot and Van Dyke was an elderly woman stuck in a wheelchair. Her son, who got those text messages earlier, and another woman. Those two were able to jump out of a back window and survive, but the mom did not make it out alive.
What?
That was like really heartbreaking.
Oh man! R.I.P. to her, man. All right. Condolences to the family too, man. That's sad, bro. Like, she was already paralyzed, and you got this dumbass bitch. Just Lord, bro. How did she even learn how to do, like, how to make a homemade bomb? Then she literally, like, she went on YouTube real quick, Google or some shit, searched it up real quick. I don't know, man. Unless she already was like this, maybe that's why dude was maybe that's why dude wasn't answering. He said, "Fuck that, bro." He said, "Fuck that, bro." But I wonder if he's the father of the girl too that shorty left behind now, because she going to jail. I wonder if that's the father. But that sucks too for like the little girl, and now the woman who died too, and she was already paralyzed, bro. Like that's crazy to me, bro. Like already paralyzed. Now dude had to live. That's gonna traumatize the fuck out of him, bro. That's crazy, man. That's sad.
And for the family, you have to sit here and just watch that.
Sources tell Fox 2 the firebomb was intended for the victim's son, and that there was evidence that the female suspect, an ex-girlfriend, bought an accelerant from a nearby gas station shortly before the house was torched.
Especially this young generation, they're different. They need to find God get closer to God.
Within 24 hours, Detroit police moved in on the ex-girlfriend hiding out at a motel in Livonia. Another woman with her was in cuffs too. Neighbor Brandy can't get over it all. 40 years on this block.
All been around here forever, so everybody know one another. So it's like a family. We a family oriented block. So it was really, really sad.
This charred reminder of the heartless act that killed a mom stuck in a wheelchair.
At this point, all I can say is that I'm praying for them. Like, it's nothing no one can
I ain't
ever.
gonna lie, shit like that kind of like get me a little tight though, bro. It's like people that are like literally don't have nothing to do with nothing, just innocent babies and shit. Like, bro, they like people killing them or they dying for no reason, for like no apparent reasons and shit. Shit like that just be like getting me tight, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's people out here just trying to live life, bro, to the fullest. Like, you know, trying to be with their families and work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And you got dumbasses out here just getting, you know, like just, man.
Say in a situation like this, but it's gonna be her, and I'm gonna be deeply praying for them.
Going back to those threatening text messages, it's unclear what they said and what the motive was here. We'll stay on top of.
As you see by the news clip, the news at the time didn't want to release Cinnamon identity, but it seemed we later found out what she did instantly after in their arraignment. But family members of Tina went to Facebook and expressed their concerns. Someone writing, "It's a really sad world out here. My aunt was murdered by her son's ex-girlfriend, and I'm not sure what will possess any woman to take a homemade bomb and throw it into the home of someone that's wheelchair bound. Tina Darrow, you will be missed. Shantina Sweet and all of the Darrows, I'm so outraged. I am happy that she was detained, but I know nothing can really cure the hurt that is felt right now.
Yeah.
My aunt was an active auntie, supporting me in growing and developing, making sure I had things that I needed as a child and teen. She was the sweetest person ever." The next day, Cinnamon was arraigned, and this is what the state had to say.
Defendant decided that she wanted to make her ex-boyfriend.
Oh no, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe she needed to go in that motherfucker. Oh, yeah, we don't need her out here, man. Yeah, that what is that? I'm not trying to talk shit about people, but yo, now fuck that, bro. Lock that bitch up, man. She needed that shit, bro. He left for all them reasons, bro. She was crazy. She's not attractive anymore. Probably when he first met her, she was attractive, and then she got like this. Nah, that nigga was tired of that shit. He said, fuck that, bro. I gotta go. And she went and
Quote, feel her pain, which she was able to do on the 3rd of June. She then decided she was going to go to a gas station, purchase 75 cents worth of gas, drive over to the
75 cents worth of gas. You can do that? How the fuck you purchase 75 cents worth of gas? What the fuck? I didn't know you could do that.
location.
I thought, okay, let's say the gas, regular gas is like $3, right? I thought that's like the minimum you could pay for the gas. I didn't know you could literally pay. You could basically pay a quarter about what the fuck? I didn't know you could pay that 75 cents worth of gas.
Location, approached the home with the gas in her hand. Upon getting onto the porch, she then poured that gasoline onto a couch that was located on the front porch. Did this with knowledge that the ex-boyfriend's mother, who is paralyzed on the left side of her body, she sat in her car and picked up her phone. She did not call 911.
So she knew she was in there. She knew those like people in there, and the mom was in there. Oh Lord.
Instead, as the house is burning with the people inside, she texted her ex-boyfriend and said, "Your house is on fire." She then left the location and went to McDonald's, and then it's alleged that she, for her own words, purchased cocaine.
As you can see, she was thinking about McDonald's.
Yo, that is not the same person, bro. Am I tripping? That's not the same person, bro. Oh hell no, bro. Nigga done got catfished in this motherfucker.
Drugs instantly out. And that's somebody that's not mentally all the way there.
Nah,
Has a huge problem.
nah, don't use that excuse, bro. Like, don't use that excuse now. Everybody wanna do some shit and then talk about they're not mentally there, bro. You know, but you know how many like there's some people that aren't mentally there for real, but like most people, like, come on, you could be battling mental shit and still, know right from wrong. Like, what would even other than like revenge, like somebody killing like your closest person, and then you just want revenge or some shit. Other than like shit like that, why would you want to just intentionally go, especially burn like somebody up? Like, that's crazy to me, bro. Don't use that on her now.
As we wrap this video up, Miss Tina, once again, may you rest in peace and level
Rest in
condolences
peace,
to
man.
your family. It's a very unfortunate situation. A mom who had nothing to do with nothing lost her life in the worst way. This woman threw her life away and messed her child life up by not having her mom no more physically, all because she let her emotions get the best of her at 32. I'm sorry, 31. A Michigan woman who decided to take a homemade bomb and set her ex-boyfriend house ablaze for breaking up with her. Fam, don't tell me this love. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today,
She wild, bro. She wild for that one, bro. She ain't never gonna see the light of day after that. No wonder she went to go get McDonald's. So this is the last McDonald's, man.